Hi love bunnies, I hope you guys are all doing so well. Welcome back to the beauty house. In today's video we are going to be recreating this little grunge look that I did utilizing the Saw and Glam Light palette that I promised you guys. So if you would like to see this palette in action and how I came up with this look, be sure to continue keep on watching. Alrighty, so as promised, we are gonna do a impromptu look utilizing the Saw palette. Now, I was gonna do a full look utilizing the blush, the lip product, the brushes, and all that jazz. But when I first sat down, when I put on my eye makeup, the lip combo with the blush, it was a dash much. So I said no. At the same time, my eyes started to water like none other. So I wasn't sure if it was the brushes that came with the set or just my eyes were just extremely watery that day. Don't know. Attempted it again. Didn't really work out. This is my third time. Guys, okay, pray along with me that I'm able to get through this for you guys as promised. Now, this is a impromptu look. I didn't do my face on camera because it was kind of my usual, but I did go a little bit ham today because I'm definitely gonna be doing a smoky eye, honey. Come on now. You know, Saw is known for their grunge, so I'm definitely gonna play around with the smokiness of this palette and that grunge kind of vibe. So on our flat brush, we are gonna go in with this first shade here called Live or Die. Okay, we're gonna put that underneath our brow bone, and yes, the debut of my Billy mirror. Come on now. So we're gonna put it right underneath our brow bone. Now, on our fluffy brush, we're going to use this one. And we are going to go in with this shade Twisted right here. And we're going to put that all over our crease. Now, we're going to see the pigmentation of this palette, as well as we're going to see how the colors blend together. See what we come up with. And yeah, so we are going to actually start by patting this in our crease. Actually, when you pat a color in, that's what helps with placement, but also pigmentation purposes. So that's a little trick you guys can do. You guys know I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to lift and bring this as close to this hollow part right here as I can. And I'm going to try to be careful because my eyes are trying to be watery today and I don't have time. So we have to get this look done, okay? So we're just going to pack this on, because I kind of want the pigmentation. But then, of course, we are going to do our usual blending and little sweeping windshield wiper motions in a moment. But we're just going to pack this on for now. And actually, it doesn't look bad as you pack it on. We're doing what we need to do, because I still want the color to come through. Now, I really want this look to kind of be extreme, but still like, oh gosh, that's sexy, but daring. You know, I want it to still be like, oh wow, that is amazing eyeshadow look. So now I want to say I'm good here with this color. So now on the same brush, we are going to go in with this shade Rust. That's the nice reddish shade. Same brush, do the exact same thing, but we're going to have this a little bit lower, still high enough to see, but a little bit lower, right? We're not gonna bring this in the middle area. We're gonna attempt to do a halo eye. Now, if my eye starts to get crazy in the front area, I'm gonna have to pivot, okay? But the goal is to do a halo eye, or just see where we end up for real. Brush, same technique. We're gonna close our eye a tiny bit because we want this a little bit lower, but like I said, still blend with it. So we're gonna towards the end and buff right within our socket. Just place that. We're gonna bring it down to where that inner part is, if you're able to. Now I'm gonna attempt slowly, because you know, guys know my eyeballs. Same area towards that front, bring it in there. So we're looking like that. Slowly just dab. I'm not trying to get it too much on my lid area or the waterline too much. I don't want it to water crazy if it doesn't really have to. Then I'm going to slowly now blend this and being mindful to not get in that on our mobile lid area. We want to keep this really focused in our crease. And just do the windshield wiper motions. You can still pat or do the windshield wiper motions. So now we are gonna go in on a smaller brush. We're gonna take our smaller crease brush. Now we are gonna go in, I want to say first with this shade called Spiral. Now we're gonna place this on our inner area here and on our very edge here, because again, we want to keep this mobile lid area in the middle as clear as possible. So we're going to keep that focus right there at the edge. But pat first, because patting it is going to ensure the depth and more pigmentation is there when you place it, since you patted it. Of course, when you start to blend, it's going to buff out the color a little bit and diffuse it. So you want to keep it as pigmented as possible. Now, I'm going to attempt to put it in the front area. If it gets crazy, I might have to pivot, but I'm going to slowly try to build it so it could go towards this front area, because the goal is to do a halo eye. Now, I think I like what we are. Is to add a dash more pop of a color, I am going to go in on my flat brush and I'm going to go in with this lovely shade called No Escape. This color right here is gorgeous to me. I might have to do a look with this as my lid color. We're going to place this, let me see, right on top, like literally on top of, like, how would I describe this? Right before or kind of on top, overlapping where we just laid our darker purple. Right on top. I'm just going to do a little blend-in motion just so that it blends together, so it's seamless. Now, we're not taking this to our crease. We're just going to keep it exactly in front of it, just so it's like a little peekaboo. So it's like a gradation. Like that. Do we like that? Now, all the colors that we utilize at the top, we're going to swing them all down to our bottom lash line. So on a fluffy brush, we are going to start with that rust color. Now, I want the rust shade, which is the, I'm lying to you, Twisted. I want the shade to really, I'm probably going to bring it down a little bit lower, because I want that to really be the focus at the bottom lash line, not too much of the other shade. I just want it to be a nice gradation, was still a good base. So we're going to take a good amount of that up, sweep underneath. We're going to from the end and then bring it all the way to the front. But we're going to sweep it underneath. So literally underneath the eye area. Now, same brush, we're going to go in with that red. We're going to place it right on top. Not going to bring it as low as the brown. We're just going to bring it right on top. Then we are going to take that purple, right? But I want that to be a little bit closer. So I'm going to go in with, this. What is this? Fluffy paddle brush. We're going to go with that same darker purple. And we're going to put that. That's going to be a lot closer to the lash line. So again, it's going to be like a nice gradation. Now, we are gonna go in with our lid color that we're gonna put in the middle of our eyeballs right now. So we're gonna go with this shade called Cut Deep, Honey Chow. This is what it looks like, if you can see. And we're gonna place that right in that mid area. Now, I didn't put any powder or anything, so hopefully the sparkles don't fall. So I'm gonna try to press this as cautiously as I can. Just press it. Now we're going to press it in a way that it is going to look as though it is seamless from the purple towards this color. So it's like a nice blend. You could bring that up past the lid area if we wanted to, into our crease if we wanted to. But we're going to really focus that right there in that middle. So that's what we are looking like, loves. So I'm going to go off, do my brows, lashes, and we're going to come back and do our lips. And we are going to be done, love. So this is where we are right now. And now we are gonna do our waterline like I said. So I'm gonna go with this burgundy. This is like a purplish wineish shade. Let's see if we could put this in our waterline without it like bothering me. So that's that. And now we are gonna go in on our very small smudge brush with that same purple that we utilized right here, the lighter purple, the brighter purple. We are gonna put this as close to the lash line. I'm gonna smudge it out on the lash line. Get as close as we can. So now we're gonna add some mascara to our bottom lash line. So now it's on to our lips, love. Now, I got this lip gloss and it's such a pretty cool tone shade. It came in a pack of 3 for like $4 or $5. And I think cool tone lip glosses or anything lip wise is absolutely gorge. So I said this would be perfection. I'm gonna add a dash of my Maybelline 535 just because I want this to be like a really like muted kind of look. Then we're gonna blot that in. Add that gloss again, just sparingly, because you still kind of want it to keep the natural gray that it is. And so this is where we are, guys. This was an impromptu little look for you guys. Something kind of deep, kind of dark, kind of grunge, because I don't think I've sat down and done a halo or grunge look for you guys in quite some time. So I hope you guys like this look, utilizing the Saw palette from the Saw and GLAMLITE collection. In other videos coming up, I'm gonna attempt to utilize the other items that came in this collection so that it could be utilized and you guys can see how they work and how they wear. So I hope you guys like this look, recreate it as per usual. Thank you guys so much for taking a part of your day and choosing to share with little old me. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Tell a friend. Be sure to turn on your post notifications so you are the first in the know to when I drop my new videos. As I always say, the true foundation of beauty starts from within. Makeup is just the cherry on top. If you guys have any topics you want me to discuss, any looks you want me to recreate, be sure to reach out to me via DM and or email, and I will definitely look into it. Thank you guys so much, and I love you as per usual. Mwah.